My body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Foreign cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya.
Hi, my name is Emily Woodamara, and I'm a one and two Blak woman from Groot Island and Bickerton Island in the Gulf of Carpentaria. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, composer, and soon-to-be author, and I now live on Lutruwita, Tawana, aka Tasmania.
My name's Dixie Crawford. I'm a Black woman from Broken Hill in Brewarrina in far western New South Wales, and I live and work on Manawa country. I am a business owner and Aboriginal engagement consultant, and I get to work with organisations on reconciliation action plans. Three pieces of advice that I would give to Aboriginal women starting business. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be definitely open to failing and not winning straight away, or redefining what winning means for you at different stages of your business. You're not going to knock it out of the park straight away. It takes time. I'm 5 years into business and I'm only now starting to hit my stride. So recognise that it's a grind for the first couple of years, but eventually with experience becomes confidence and your comfortability to try new things and test new things, but also be okay with failing. That's one piece of advice. I think the second piece of advice is to know who it is that you want to serve from a client perspective. You can't be everything to everyone. So pick your product, pick your services, and stay in that lane and grind away at that. Don't focus on being everything to everyone, because you'll end up like an octopus just going in all these different directions. And I don't actually know whether or not an octopus will go in a straight line. But if it doesn't, I definitely don't want to be an octopus, right? So knowing who it is that you are, what problems you solve for your clients. And I think finally, put yourself in rooms where you are not the smartest, the most experienced person, right? Or you feel the most vulnerable. I constantly put myself in rooms 3 or 4 years ago where I was sometimes the only Black woman in the room. I was definitely the least experienced in terms of confidence and experience in business and knowing what to do and how to do things. So having the confidence to have conversations with people and get their understanding and their experiences definitely helped me pave the way for myself moving forward in business. So yeah, don't be afraid to fail. Know what it is that you are doing and why it is that you want to do something, what you're good at, and then be in rooms where you have never been before and keep turning up in those rooms.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your advice you'd give to...
I think my top 3 advice to anyone who wants to come into, young mob who want to work in music industry. My first one would be, it's okay to say no.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of opportunities that are going to come your way and you're going to feel like you have to take them because they're for your exposure or a benefit to your career. Sometimes you can say no. Like it's no pressure and you don't have to have pressure to say yes. Like if you're not feeling that, cool, you're not feeling it and that's okay. The second one I think would be... I really love what you were talking about, putting yourself in places, because that's like what I've done throughout my career, is put myself in not places but in different genres.
Yeah.
So I don't limit myself to one genre. Like I've collaborated on jazz, I've collaborated on hip hop, R&B, on reggae, and I think that really shows for me my skill as an artist and my skill as a songwriter and a creator. Don't be ashamed to show off your skills.
Yeah.
Because that's yours and yours alone, and you should be so proud of that.
Yeah.
The third piece of advice I would give is make sure you have a lawyer. Make sure you have a lawyer, because I kid you not, the amount of times I've been handed contracts and have had my lawyer look over them and him turn around and be like, don't sign that, do not sign that. It's been life-saving. It saved me a lot of trouble, a lot of drama that I have not it hasn't come into my life, because I've been really adamant on making sure that whoever's giving me contracts knows that I actually am the one in power and I'm actually the boss here.
Yeah.
Like, you're not the CEO of Emily Woodamara, I am.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah, and actually I just want to have a bonus tip here. Engage professional services.
Yeah.
Right? Like accounting, get
business consultant.
Yep. Get a business consultant, get a lawyer, get a psychologist.
Get a psychologist.
You sis, get a therapist.
Get a therapist. Get a psychologist.
We all got to go to therapy. Definitely so forward to therapy together or alone by yourself. But yeah, we all need therapy, sis. But yeah, definitely make sure you invest in professional services, because that's it. Legal contracts, not my area of expertise. P&Ls, tax law, not my area of expertise. You know who loves tax law? My accountant, not me.
They're there for a reason, you know.
Yeah,
use them. Yeah,
so good at it. And just quickly, in addition to the professional services, outsource the things that you don't love, right? The tasks that you don't love, that you don't bring you joy, that don't make you happy, because there is someone that is way, way better at it than what you are. So you don't have to be the graphic designer, you don't have to be the CFO, you don't have to be the legal person, the HR person. You can outsource all of that.
and they'd be like, people jump at those things. Like they get so happy when they get offered these opportunities, or like, you know, because people want to do this stuff and want to work,
And they're good at it.
and they're amazing. Yeah.
They're good at it. Don't cut corners, because actually when you cut corners and you do everything yourself,
Oh, also
you take yourself away from making money, and we can make money buy our land back, okay?
Yeah, 100%. I just wanted to add one more thing as well. Invest in yourself. So like I play 7 instruments, and I
I play Spotify.
you know, I've got all of these
play you on
instruments.
Spotify.
Oh, I love that. But I've got all these instruments at home that I've bought, and I play all the time. But I also have teachers still, because I'm still learning. I'm still unlearning. I'm not boxing myself into a genre, but I'm exploring. And that's like, for me, that's my authenticity that comes through when I create, when I produce, when I write.
Yeah.
And I think that's really powerful, because it at the end of the day,
It's so loving, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just to create something literally from scratch.
Yeah.
You don't feel it.
And when you have the power, like when you know that you're like the boss and you're calling the shots, like you feel real deadly.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I did that and I said that. Like,
Yeah.
And you just feel so good.
Yeah, you did, sis. Yeah, you did.